Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be doing two perfume first impressions. These kind of go together. They were released together and they are from a celebrity line. And this is the Ariana Grande perfumes. These are the Wicked for Good fragrances. We have the Elphaba Enchanted perfume and we have the Glinda Bubbly Pink. So I'm very excited to get into these fragrances. This is my first impression. I have not opened these. These are still sealed in the packaging. So we're going to go over everything. We're going to go over the notes, what type of fragrance it is, if they're for me, if I like them or not, strictly first impression, and then we will go from there. So if you're interested in what I think about these, just keep on watching. All right, guys, so I'm very excited to get into these perfumes. I cannot wait to see this movie in November. I did watch it last year, the first one, and I loved it, and my daughters loved it too. I cannot help but want to get into the Wicked one first. I just love these colors. These colors have always caught my attention, and I just think it's such a nice packaging. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this one up first. I think I saw a picture of the bottle and that was not all that. Like, I think the box is really nice. Okay, so right off the bat, I already have kind of like a negative thing. The cap doesn't really like click on or stay on, so do not grab it by the cap. But here is the Wicked perfume bottle. I mean, the green is so amazing and it definitely matches the vibe. So I think it's really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the main accords for Elphaba Enchanted, and the main accords are vanilla, fruity, mossy, cacao, sweet, oud, earthy, warm, spicy, and floral. So I am worried about the oud and the earthy, but I'm here for the vanilla, the fruity, the mossy, the cacao, the sweet. Everything else sounds great. So we do have a note that I do not like, and that is plum. That is the first note in the top notes, followed by green apple and freesia, and then in the mid we have cocoa, vanilla caviar, moonflower, and base notes are vanilla, oak moss, and agar wood, which is oud. This can go either really exciting or it can be like horrendous. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray a tester strip first, and let's see what this one is giving. I don't want to sound too, like too picky, because I have to remember that yes, I have been collecting perfumes for so long and I've been reviewing perfumes for so long, so I am going to run into a lot of the same thing. There's only so much you can do with scents, in the fragrance world. I just feel like this has been done a million times before. It's also smelling like something that I can find even in the Ariana Grande line. It's kind of giving me a little bit of mod vanilla in here. Let me put it on the skin and see what it smells like on the skin. The oud is not strong at all, so don't be scared of the oud. It's not like niche fragrances where it takes over the fragrance. I'm actually getting a nice little hint of the green apple that is in here, so it is giving it a little bit of like a candied feel to it. And you know what? Hablé tanta mierda at the beginning, but this has something different. This has something different. Yes, when you first spray it, it's like kind of redundant and I smell things that I've smelled before, but now that it's starting to dry down, it has way more depth to it. It feels very, I don't want to say complex, but it's not something that I would think would come from a celebrity line. That base that they used for this perfume, my attitude changed real quick. This is different. It's interesting enough for me to want to keep it, for me to want to test it and try it out. It's giving me kind of vibes of like, let me do another spray. Don't be afraid of the oud. That's the main thing that I have to say with this one, is because if I would have read that and seen oud, I would have been like, that's not for me. I don't do oud. This is probably the most beautiful oud I have ever smelled, to be honest, because I do get a hint of the oud, but it's done so smoothly. It's not that oud that kind of smells like a farm or like hay. You do get those earthy vibes in there, but it's smooth. It smells amazing, actually. I don't want to give it like, wow, this is going to be like my next favorite perfume type of vibes. I don't like doing that because perfumes just change. What I smell today might not be what I smell 2 weeks from now after the perfume has been sitting for a little bit. First impressions, I thought it was going to be like the 30 million perfumes that there is that smells like this, like with these notes, but this has something different in it. The dry down is really nice, but I am noticing that I have to kind of like dig my nose deep into my skin to get that scent. So it's not one that's going to fill up a room, but we are going to let this sit for a couple weeks. I'm definitely going to come back to this. I'll probably put it in my November tray. There is something about it that I'm feeling it. I like how they played with the notes. When you first spray it, it's very kind of like, oh yeah, I've smelled that before. But I feel like the cocoa, the vanilla caviar, the oak moss, which I've been loving in perfumes, the vanilla really adds like this richness to it and like a depth to it. I will give this one like a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. I'm definitely way more optimistic than I was in the beginning, or like when I first smelled it, I thought, okay, this one's definitely not going to stay in my collection. But the more it's drying down, I think it's really nice. I want to see what it's being compared to on Fragrantica. So people are saying that, see, Mod Vanilla came up. So yes, I definitely agree that Mod Vanilla is in there, but they added more to it. And I feel like the green apple adds like this playful, almost juicy touch in there. So really nice. It's also being compared to Sundays in Rio. So I'm going to try and layer those together and see how that works. So yeah, pleasantly surprised with that. All right, now let's move on to the next one, which is Wicked for Good Glinda Bubbly Pink. And this one sounds like it's one that I'm going to like. That is so cute. I need to put the bottles side by side. So cute together. OMG, that's so cute. I literally just blind bought these and placed the order. I did not smell them before I bought them. I just picked up the order and figured I can go through it with you guys. So the main accords for Glinda Bubbly Pink are floral, fresh, woody, powdery, fruity, sweet, musky, soft, spicy, and rose. Yes, to all of it. Top notes: nectarine, red apple, and pink pepper. This is giving me vibes like it's going to smell like OG Ariana Grande perfumes back in the day, the first ones. The middle notes is peony and tulip, and the base notes are sandalwood, musk, and cedarwood. There's no way this could be bad. There's no way. Sounds like an easy, everyday, easy. Oh my God. This reminds me of one that every single time I talk to you guys about it, I always tell you that it takes me back to my childhood, that I love it, that it's like bubbly and happy. And it reminds me of like that little girl makeup that we used to play with, fairy tales. Like, it's just the most girly, feminine, beautiful perfume. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed with this. I'm so happy I got it. Definitely like it more than the Wicked, but I'm still giving the Wicked a chance. This for every day, this took it back to those perfumes, and it's reminding me of Mod Blush, which is the one that I always talk about in this way. So this is very similar to Mod Blush. I want to see, yes, the people are saying it smells like Mod Blush. It does in the opening, but I feel like they just played around and added different notes to it so that you don't have like the same scent. Oh, this is so good. It's bubbly, it is refreshing, it is fruity, it is sweet, it is floral, it is feminine, girly. Love it. 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. This is such a gorgeous perfume. Definitely my vibe. I am so happy. This was such a great blind buy. Definitely fits the personalities for sure. This one's a little bit darker, more mysterious. It has more depth to it. I definitely want to play more with this one, and I think maybe once it sits, maybe it'll get a little bit better when it comes to longevity and performance. And then this one's just cheerful, bubbly, pretty, pink, girly, fruity, but there is this powdery touch to it, almost like how Chloe smells or Delina La Rose. That type of vibe where you have this refreshing, bubbly scent, but that there's like this powderiness and softness and like sophisticated side to it. Love it. And I'm starting to get a little bit of rose, which I don't even think there was rose listed, but then there was rose as a main accord. So for sure, there is like a rosy touch in here. That's going to be my first impression on these two. I'm very excited. I am liking them more than I thought I would, and I cannot wait to start wearing them and talk to you guys more about them. So I cannot wait to chat with you guys in the comment section. Let me know if you got these, how you're loving it, or which one you're excited to try. With that said, that's going to be it from me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Keep my conscience clear, that's why I'm so magnetic.